Hi, everybody. I'm so tech challenged, I forgot I had to hit the go live. I've been sitting here. I've been sitting here. Okay, how do I mute this one? Hi, Robin. Glad you're here. No tornadoes? Robin, did you figure out your Shopify? Why your other four products aren't showing? Oh no. I know it's okay. That's fine. All right, we're just waiting for a few minutes to see if a few more people come in. Um, my life is been really crazy lately. I don't know how many of you know. Hi, Liz. One of my dogs is not doing well, and um, you know, we've been dealing with that, and the only way she'll eat is if I syringe feed her, which is taking me over an hour for each meal because I have to turn her food into a puree. She normally eats a dry food, and so I turn it into a puree, and then I put it in syringes and I feed her. And she's perfectly willing to eat that way. But if I try to put it in a bowl, she backs away from it like it's poison. So, hey, Nicole. So I've been dealing with that, and honestly, we are going to decide this uh, coming few days um, when we'll have to euthanize her because we don't want her to be suffering. And so far, we've been able to manage pain, but it's hand waving to you too, Nicole. Um, it's a really rough decision to make, and I treat my pets like they're my family members, and I actually like them better than some of my family members. Um, but it's just hard to have to make that decision. Um, but at any rate, I've gotten all kinds of packages. I got my machine, but I haven't had any time to deal with it because, in addition to um, having to syringe feed her, both my dogs are elderly. And hi, Sandra. And when dogs get elderly, they can no longer hold it. When they got to go, they got to go. But of course, they don't go at the same time. I'll take them out together, and inevitably, one of them will not go at that time, no matter what I do, and then a half hour later has to go. So I spend my day feeding the sick pup and taking dogs out. Um, and it's made it hard because my studio is on the second floor, where all my living space and my master bedroom is on the first floor. So, in order to take them out, I got to take them down the stairs, and they don't do stairs anymore. Um, so, anyway, but how is everyone? I have been really feeling kind of out there and disconnected and just, nope, wrong way. um, and just kind of feeling like I wanted to connect with everyone. And I've had these boxes sitting, and I have to start putting things away. I'm doing my Melco training May 2nd and 3rd. So I need to put things away, get myself organized, and be able to, do at least some of the online stuff, so I know what the person's talking about. You know, Otherwise it's a real waste of time and my money. So, but so I thought I would open them, and I did something kind of interesting. I needed to buy some tees and hoodies, and as it turned out, I bought some of them from Jiffy, and I bought some of them from S&S. And um, even though one of them, the prices were much lower, by the time the shipping was added, it actually ended up that it came out $5 more than the other. And I bought the same amount of things, the same things, just in different sizes or colors. So and I thought that was really interesting. Yeah, I'm excited to get my hands on the new Melka. I haven't even, they brought it in, they set it up, we turned it on to make sure it wasn't dead on arrival, and that's it. I haven't been able to do anything. Hi Robin, glad you're back. So you know it's like having this toy, getting this toy at Christmas and not having batteries. you know that's what it reminded me of. um but at any rate, I was saying that I bought from two different vendors, and I bought the same things, but even though the prices on one seemed to be better, by the time the shipping was added, whereas the other one, once you reached a certain amount, shipping was free. So, yeah, Sandra, we've tried all kinds of food. Believe me, I mean, there was at one point where um, there was like a host of different types of food. And also, she can only have certain foods because it's the liver, pancreas, and gallbladder. So it means it has to be really low fat, but she needs the protein. So we tried all different, and I tried syringe feeding her some of the others, and she would spit them right back at me. And let me tell you, she can really spit. So she's a real sneak when it comes to giving her meds. You think that she swallowed it, but she didn't. And all of a sudden it comes shooting out. You know, she makes it fly like across the room and stuff. So it was not good. And in feeding her, I end up having to change my clothes because she likes to eat on my lap and likes to put her head on me, and I end up getting food. But we've tried all kinds of food, and the only one that she would really eat was the food she was used to, but I pureed it into a fine powder, and added water, and that's what she'll eat. So right now she's eating her normal amounts. The only difference is she would eat treats during the day, and right now she won't eat um, any treats. But at any rate, she's about to turn 14. I feel blessed that I've had them for as long as I've had them. And, none of us gets to stay around forever. So, but let's just open some of these packages. So I've decided I really want to try to make bags. And I don't know if you guys know Lauren Mormino. She has a channel, and she makes bags, and actually took a class with her. She came to North Carolina, and I took a class with her, and she created this, and she had, poor thing, had a heck of a time getting it, produced. And I was lucky enough to snag one of them because it was only a limited quantity. And I will show you in a minute. I'm going to try to point the camera a little down. So this is, no, this way. Always do it the reverse. A zipper helper. And because when you make bags, you buy zipper tape, and you really make and cut your own zippers to size. So you have to put the poles and the zipper part, on the tape. So this gadget is to help you do that. And at some point, I will do a video. I've only tried it. She brought it to the class, and it was funny trying to do it the first time. So I will do a video on using this. The only thing is, she said, don't ask her when she's getting more, because she's not. It took her over a year to get this manufactured, and it was just a real nightmare for her, and a lot of money, and she's not doing any more of them. There's other products on the market. I think there's other people that also do something similar. So that's that. So I decided, because I haven't tried enough things, I'm gonna try to make some bags. Why, I don't know, because I have one bag, and I don't change the bag until it's like dead. I'm not one of those people that changes their bag frequently to match their outfit or whatever. It's like I can't be bothered. You saw Megan use one, Robin. So, but I'm going to start with something simple, like maybe a pencil pouch, or and then I'll work my way up. I'll do simple bags first and work my way up. Thank you. Thank you, Liz. I'm glad you have so much confidence in me. I'm not sure. All right. So then the other thing I got was sorry, wrong side, a point turner. So on the bandanas I make, I actually have a device that I put together in order to turn them. So that's not an issue. But if you do like thin straps, you know, this helps you turn them. And again, I plan on doing a video using it, and we'll discover it together how well it works. Hi, Nairo. Um, so let's see. All right. So then, I buy things and then I forget what it is I've bought. This is from All Stitch. And all right. So I did get some needles for my embroidery machine, and let's see, these are 65/9s because I've heard Angela say that those are the ones that work really well on her blanks, and I use her blanks for kids' shirts. So, and then I got some 75/11s, which would be for, so these are 65/9s. And so these are for lighter knits, and they're 65/9s ballpoint. So you want to use a ballpoint on a knit. Otherwise, you end up with holes. And in fact, on my industrial, I only use ballpoints. They work well on my wovens. And I had gotten that tip from watching a YouTube video of a manufacturer of women's clothing. And they said they put ballpoints in all their industrials, and that's all they used, regardless if they were doing knits or wovens, rather than having to continuously change. And then I got 75/11 ballpoints because I do use heavier fabrics, like the canvas, and when I'm working with the fleece and all of that. All right. Oh, I didn't even remember what this was. So this is just a little pin. No, this way. Always go the wrong way. Pin oiler, and it's got oil. Again, I'm going the wrong way. So, and this is a needle threader because, well, no, this is to help you change your needles it helps you hold the needle, especially with the industrial. And then I just got some 505 because it was on sale. Okay. Oh, and so then I have one sick dog, and I have the other dog is almost 16. He's going to be 16 in May, and he's deaf and almost blind. And he has taken to a barking if he doesn't know where I am, or just anytime he's unsure, or just for the heck of it, he barks. He's deaf, so he doesn't hear it, but the rest of us do. Yeah, I believe you can refill this. I think I'd have to. I haven't really opened it yet, so um, so yeah, I just got it from All Stitch, and then I got some cutaway stabilizer in sheets. I was using rolls, except for my poly mesh. And then the grandkids have asked for some performance wear that's embroidered. And this is supposed to be, it's a cutaway also, but it's supposed to be for performance wear. And that's what I got there. We'll just put that. Oh, and let me show you the other venture that, uh-oh, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Okay. Don't judge me. All right. But I got this book. And I've tried my hand at making doll clothes. I want to try my hand at making pet clothes. So I got this book. It has a bunch of different looks and it has patterns. But let me tell you, the patterns that it comes with are a nightmare because I don't know whose bright idea it was. They print it on top of each other. Let me see if I could show you what I mean. And so I did find where you could download, but still, once again, they're on top of each other. So let me show you one of the pages, what I mean. And it's like, what were they thinking? I would have rather paid a few more dollars for the book. Or at least they put you can get them online, but again, they didn't bother to put like layers in the PDFs so that you could like just get particular size of something or particular style. So it's all, you know, on top of each other. So here, I'll show you what I mean. No, wrong way, sorry. So, I mean, trying to decipher. So what I did was, first of all, I'm not even bothering with this one that it came with. There's no way I'm going to trace these. Yes, Nairo, we still do need to sew clothes together. I was just thinking about that when I saw that it had been your daughter's birthday. Okay. So, I mean, some of the things I really wanted it because I've been looking for sublimation blank dog tees, and I have had a hard time finding them. So I really wanted it just to start making some teas that I could sublimate on because I have, some idea of, for my business, since it's 2 and/or 4, of making some teas that both the child and, well, the 2-legged child and the 4-legged child can wear. Well, it's not even, I mean, I always trace my patterns. That isn't the problem. The problem is you can't see. I mean, in order to be able to even do, like I told you, I found the digitals. I had to take the sheet and I had to highlight what it was I was looking for because I couldn't even see it. And I mean, I'm someone who's used to dealing with patterns. I can't imagine someone who's just trying to get started dealing with this. And it's such a shame because some of them are pretty easy to sew and really cute, you know. All right, wait, can I go the right way? Like, you know, that's a migraine on purpose. Yeah, right. So, I mean, I'm not one that like did that to my dogs. I mean, the most I put on them was um the bandanas, but and fleece because they, especially the female dog, gets cold easily. So I have these like little fleece vests that I put on them. Hi, Marissa. So I just thought it was cute, and I enjoy the book. Oh, look, the sailor outfit. Can you see that, making a sailor top for the child and a sailor top for the dog? So anyway, because I don't have enough going on, I thought I would. So I did find the pieces I wanted for the t-shirt in the sizes, because I mean the nice thing about the book is they took into account that though your dog may be a small or um you know a medium or whatever, there's a big difference, like between pugs are built very differently than other dogs. They have big necks and you know so, and I'm thinking of am I going to sew it live right now? No, because my dogs are not going to have the patience for that. I have to go feed her in about an hour, um, and stuff. But I will do it live if you guys want. I mean, what I'm going to do is I already cut it out, but I'm going to sublimate it first because it'll probably be easier to sublimate before I sew it. But watch, I'll end up doing a seam crooked and then it's going to look weird. I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. I'm going to buy. So, um, yeah, it's hard for my dogs, now that they're older and they can't hold it because I have to say, have been really good dogs. They would hold it for a long, long time. They would not go in the house. And now it's, I mean, you can see the anxiousness when they have to go. And I know when they have to go, I gotta quickly take them out. Hi, Ashley. Those girls are adorable. All right. So then, so I did get a bunch of Mighty Hoops. Um, and I did get a Hoop Master. Did not know that it didn't come with the bar thing that's supposed to help you adjust. So that's what's in this box, among I don't know what else I bought. Like I said, I buy things and then I forget what it was I bought. Then I open the box and it's like, oh, I bought that, huh? Hey, Michelle. So, adjustable fixture for standard station. I didn't realize it didn't come with it when I put my first order in, and so I had to place another order. I have so many videos I have to do, but let me tell you, I did one video. It's like it's been cursed. Yamation had sent me some glitter film and fine powder, DTF powder, and I was trying to do the hack, and I was having a really hard time. And I finally record, or at least I thought I recorded, and it has no audio. So now I have to decide whether I'm just scrapping the whole thing or I'm going to try to do a voiceover thing, which I've never done before. That's fine, Nancy. I'm glad you're here. Just be careful. I'm going to have all the things. I'm trying, but so yeah. So it was this that I didn't realize it didn't have, and apparently this allows you to use different size hoops, because what it came with is just the fixture for the 5.5 inch hoop, which I mean I will use a lot, but I wanted to be able to use different sizes, so I got this. And I want to be able to embroider on sleeves and legs of joggers, because I mean it's what I live in. I live in t-shirts and joggers. Oh, Michelle, I definitely no. I'm going to tell everybody that it's a voiceover, because I thought I was, because otherwise it's going to look very funny, especially since I have the habit of talking with my hands, and I'm not going to be able to lip sync. And besides, I can't read I can't read lips, so I don't even know what I said. So at any rate, I did get a big hoop, but I realized it's probably going to be too big. It's the 16 by 4.25. So I thought that's going to be a little too big for kids, especially if I'm going to try to put it in a sleeve. So then I bought the smaller one, which is 12 by 3.25. So, oh, I guess you get to put on your brackets yourself. That's fun. And then I had just bought some backers that I didn't get the first time around. So this one's the 8x9. Nope, this way. And yeah, this is the 16 by 4.25. Hi, Ollie. Oh, are you picking up your granddaughter, Sandra? How old is she? So that was that. And see the IKEA pegboards and stuff. I have some on the wall over there, but I've gotten some more so that I can put almost all my hoops up. All right. And then, so I was going to get Madeira thread. I do have Madeira thread for my P800, but they're like $10 a spool, and I need 16 spools. I have a 16 needle machine, And that was, right out of the gate, $160. So I've seen other people who embroider, they use the candle thread. I mean, the cool thing about the Madeira is I order through Allstitch, and I mean, it comes like 2 or 3 days later. This takes a while. Yes, it's candle. Yeah. So and I like having color charts. And I got, colors that I know I'll use. Because the cool thing was, because I've used my P800 frequently, I knew what colors I tended to use. Ooh. The purple. And then a different shade of purple. Green. I mean, the camera doesn't exactly pick up the color. Oh, good. Ollie, you use them? Nancy, I will let you know how I like it. I mean, I know Angela also uses candle now. So, and there were a few others who have tried it, who used to use Madeira, and switched. Thank you, Ollie. Yeah, it was 2 years in the making. I really, did my research with the machines, and also what like my needs were. I definitely wanted hands-on training, and I'm doing that on May 2nd and 3rd, like I said. Oh, good, Ollie. It's good to know that you don't have any issues with it. So, I mean, I bought quite a number of threads. Do you want me to show you all the colors? I mean, you'll see them when I put them on my machine. What did you get? I ended up getting the Melco EMT 16X. So, and like I said, I've been researching machines for 2 years, and having gone to the impression show, I was, able to really see them in person. And okay, Liz, and that kind of, helped me make the decision. And also, I told them, because like I said, I started this research about 2 years ago, and I, told them I wasn't ready to buy yet, and they were great about it. They said, just if you need any, have any questions, need any information, can we touch base with you every few months and see if you do have any questions or whatever. I mean, but there was never any pressure to buy. So I liked how that went, and I have to say the whole process went very smoothly of, the purchase and the delivery and the setup, So I was happy about that, unlike my industrial that came dead on arrival, and we had lugged it up the stairs. And that was not fun, and that was during COVID. So, yep, Nairo. But the candle thread was like 5.50 a spool as opposed to $10 for the Madeira. So, you know, I'm still waiting on some of it, but they're upfront about telling you, okay, you pick these colors, these can be to you in we'll ship within 3 to 5 days. We don't have these right now. It's going to take us 2 weeks. I mean, they're upfront about it. It's not like, you place your order and then you find out, oh, I can't get these right now. So, oh, all right. So then what I do want to do is I haven't bought fabric in a long time, and I shouldn't have bought this, but honestly, I did not have this type of fabric, and I want to make, like I said, I live in joggers or leggings and t-shirts, and I wanted to make some like flowy culotte pants for when it's like 90 something here. I mean, today is 87. And I am not a heat lover. And I also have autoimmune issues that I'm advised to stay out of the sun. So, but, so I decided to get some fabric. I got a pattern from McCall's that looks really easy. I'm going to modify it because it doesn't have pockets, and I hate things without pockets. It's McCall's M7758. So, and I mean, everybody uses what it is they really like. I'm going to give it a try. I can compare it to the Madeira because I have the smaller spools for my PE 800. Okay. So, one of my problems with buying from Joann's is I'm never, online, I'm just never quite sure what I'm going to get. I like to go and feel the fabric and, see how it drapes. So, yeah, Michelle, sometimes you have to do what's best for the business and your bottom line. So I got some rayon chalice. And what I like about rayon is that even though it's a man-made product, rayon is one of the few man-made fibers that actually breathes. It acts more like a cotton. So this one's going to be, I can see it right now. It's too see-through. Look at that. I am not wearing bottoms made of this. A top maybe that I can put like a camisole lining in it, but not bottoms. So this is the one that I bought to make bottom. It's kind of like a jean, but it's keep going the wrong way. because it's a darker fabric, can probably get away with it. Yeah, I know. I've had that happen to me, Ollie, where I've I've ordered online and then I've gotten my fabric and I bought 4 yards and they sent me 3.5. And I've called them out on it. And I have to say they did make good on it. But I said to him, I bought, 4 yards. I expect at least 4 yards. So that's what I'm gonna make my culottes out of. Um, and it'll be a light, flowy fabric. And then this one, I'm debating whether I'm going to, sorry, wrong way. I mean, I'd have to, if I do a dress, I'd have to slip line it because that's a little see-through. I don't know if you guys, you can see. Yeah, Michelle, that's the other thing. Most of the time, I mean, I've been pretty lucky when I've bought online from Joann's that if I ordered 4 yards, they sent me 4 yards as one piece. So, you know, um, yeah, Ollie, whenever I've had an issue with Joann's, I have to say that they've made good on, like I remember one time I bought a bunch of stuff and for some unknown reason they canceled my order. Um, uh, they claimed they didn't have it, and I went to the store. This one was one I ordered for pickup at the store, and they said they didn't have it. And I went and I pulled the bolt out, and I said, "Yeah, you do," you know. Um, and so, they honored the original price, the sale price. So I kind of like this one. It's a little retro. Um, I can see a flowy top or, a little flowy dress. But at any rate, I was trying to see if maybe for this summer I can make myself a few things um, for the occasional time. I want to put something other than joggers or leggings and t-shirts on. Um, so, oh, they sent you. Oh yeah, I hate yeah, I have to say I would love to find somewhere else to buy from, but it's very limited. It's hard to find good places. My sister and I want to do a New York trip. When I lived in New York, it was great. I used to go down to the fashion district, and I mean, you could find anything, there. And she lives in Florida now, and we're talking about getting together um, and going to New York to do a fabric shopping day. And obviously, I will be bringing extra suitcases. So, um, so the other thing that I have is what I ordered. And the two places I ordered from were Jiffy Shirts and S&S. And I ordered the same things, different sizes or colors. All right. Where did, oh, I hung it up. Um, my grandsons are already putting in their orders for their hoodies and, you know, which is good because I'll experiment and, um, learn on things I make for them. So, yeah, I know a lot of people love Bella Canvas, but they just don't fit me right. And it's really about finding the tea that really works best for you. Um, and that varies from person to person. But I don't know, there's just something about Bella teas. I need a little extra room in the chest, but I'm actually pretty narrow from here to here. So I'm really a large in women's, and I end up taking an extra large frequently in a lot of different sizes, because I mean styles and company shirts, because across the chest. But then they're really big on my shoulders. Yeah, actually, they won't have a problem. At least one set of my grandkids would not have a problem modeling for me. Uh, and I have to say, they're really appreciative and they love anything I make for them. All right, so then I got that was a Bella canvas. Um, and it is 100% cotton, but it's thin. So, yeah, that's kind of thin, which will be great for 90-degree weather, but uh, this is a Gildan Heavy Blend hoodie. Um, this is for one of my grandkids, the older one. He keeps getting bigger. And then they chose the color. I did not choose the color. Um, they chose like a marigold. And it has to do with they're on baseball teams, and that was the color. Is this a gilt in a pink hoodie? Wow, that looks big. Yeah, and that's the other thing. I never know, like, am I going to be a large or an extra large? You know, so I always find first I've got to figure out their sizing, and usually, like for the kids, I try out my grandkids. Um, you know, we've gone down that coupon hole. So it's 5:30. Okay, that's just another. And then the other set of grandkids. Oh, but this is an adult. Wow. Okay. That's big. So like I would know in Gildan's heavy blend, I'm going to be a large, not an extra large. I mean, I do like things roomy, but there comes a point where, and then one of my sons asked for a polo shirt, which I'm going to embroider on. So, yeah, fleece. I have a whole bunch of fleece, and I'm glad I do. I bought it pre-pandemic or during the pandemic, and let me tell you, I went now and I looked at what they claim is a sale for fleece. It's ridiculous. But then again, I'm kind of finding everywhere everything is ridiculous. All right. So my other set of grandkids, you can't really see the color. It's purple, like a royal purple, and that's what they chose. So, and then basically there's the same in the other box, just different colors. Because that's the other thing, colors sometimes online just don't come out great. Though when I did go to the impression shows, I did pick up a lot of their, um, you know, color chart catalogs that have like a little piece of a swatch. Hey, Jazz, just be careful driving. Aw, Sandra, you so, but that's my haul. Now I got to find places for all this stuff. And I kind of have a list for when my trainer comes of things I want to make sure I know how to do. Um, but and that's kind of it. I just was kind of feeling really disconnected, and I'm down because of the dog, and you know, I mean, on the other hand, I try to you know think about, she's turning 14 in 2 days, and he's going to be 16 in May. They have lived quite a while. They've also had a really good life with us. And, you know, I try to take solace in that. Ollie, I did show briefly the machine in a live. Um, it's up. I will once again. I mean, like I said, I haven't even taken the cardboard out that's in the back of the machine. I haven't turned it on. I haven't touched it. I just haven't had time. I've been alone because my spouse was traveling for work. So it's very hard for me with the dogs. If I try to leave them downstairs, they get really anxious, and he goes crazy barking because he doesn't know where I am. Like I said, he's now totally deaf and almost totally blind. So he panics. Um, so, you know, he so I have to carry them up the stairs. Now she's no problem. She's only about 13, 14 pounds. But he's, well, first of all, he's gained weight because anything she rejected, he ate. Um, and anything that fell on the floor, he cleaned up for me. Um, so, uh, you know, to bring them both up and down multiple times because I have to walk them like every 3-4 hours is a lot. So yeah, I'm about to go make her dinner and feed her, uh, you know, so that then I can feed myself. Just feed her and then clean everything up so that all the syringes and stuff are ready for the next time. It takes me over an hour, and then because I also have to change my clothes first. So, and that's it. Uh, I really appreciate all of you hanging out with me and do miss. I don't know about you guys, but my computer keeps going in and out. So I really do appreciate you guys hanging on. And Nairo, anytime you're ready to sew those clothes, let me know. At the comments. So thank you, everyone. I hope everyone has a good evening. I'm hoping to get my life back together soon. And this time, I double checking that the audio is on. But everyone have a good evening and for a little while. All right. Bye. Oh, on your way out, if you could just hit the like button. All right. Take care, everybody.